Welcome back to Storin's house. Come on in, make yourself at home. Take your shoes off, alright? We don't want your bullshit dragging up all around our house. Take your shoes off. Hang out. Take Your Shoes Off is already a podcast, huh? It's Rick Glassman. Fuck, man. It's a great podcast. You guys should watch it, but, this is Storin's house. All I'm saying is just take your fucking shoes off when you walk. Never mind, man. Let's just get into it. We have a busy day today. Picking up Mandy, and we're going to the doctor, and we're going to do the ultrasound. It's crazy. The baby is moving. She's really active. You see the waves in Mandy's tummy now. Like, she'll be like, boom, bang, bang, bang. She's headbanging in there. It's cool. My nerves are... I'm trying to keep my anxiety down. I don't know if it's working or not. I'm a nervous little fuck, But this happened last time, too. When the couple months before the baby was born, I started getting these nerves. It's almost like going on stage. I get, I'm good until a couple hours before the show. And then I get this nervous anxiety. And it's energy. You got to use it, But it happens. And for me especially, man, I'm like an overthinker. And I'm really nervous. I just want everything to run smoothly and be done with already. I want to be holding my baby, but that's another thing. Once the baby was born, and dads, I don't know if you can attest to this. I know everybody's different, but I was super nervous the 2 months before Dylan was born. And then when he was there and we were done, the nerves went away. Like, I had this calmness to me, and I was ready to be a father and just do dad shit, And I think the same thing with this baby girl. I think that once she's born, I'll just have that calmness. I've experienced it once, so that's what I'm expecting to happen again. Who knows how I'll feel, but that's the only experience I have. So that's I'm speaking on it because that's what it is. Today is a cool ultrasound. It's like the 3D one. We get to see the baby in 3D. I'll post a little thing. That's happening later today. So I'm going to put it there. There you go. There you go. You see? Aw, isn't she lovely? Okay. I'm Stevie Wonder over here today. At least I'm not Joe Biden. Maybe I am. I turned 43 in 2 days, couple days. So happy birthday to me. You guys send me money. All of you. Just send me money. Don't ask questions. I have a Venmo. Just don't even think about it. Just push the thing, find me, and send me money. All right? It's a gift that keeps on giving. Comedy's going great. I had some great shows in San Francisco. That's what I forgot to talk about last week. I had such a great time. I was there for 10 days. Little too long to be gone. With a mother here with a toddler. You leave your baby and your wife, your pregnant wife, by the way, for 10 days, it's thank you, Mandy. I gotta say, she didn't give me shit for it. She knows what time it is when it comes to comedy, and she knows it's my dream. She's just super good when it comes to that shit, man. It's cool, but I know it was tough. I know it couldn't have been easy. She works full time and then's got the baby, so it's nonstop. But I got to work with Craig Robinson at Cobb's. That was a dream come true. That was really super fun, man. Craig's a sweet guy. Frankie Quinones dropped in on Sunday and hung out and did a guest set. Frankie opened for Craig for 6 years before he blew up. And they're homies, so he came through and hung out, and that was special. We had a good time. Craig's show is unbelievable, man. He gets on the piano and... it's a party. That crowd was amazing. That crowd was super fun. And then the next week I did the punchline with Dean Del Rey and Shannon Murphy. And let me just say, Shannon Murphy was the highlight of that trip. At the end, we just talked shit and just had a super fun time. Shannon is super hilarious. You should, follow her. Here, I'll put her bang there. I didn't mean to say that. That was not... Don't me too me, Shannon. I'm not talking about banging or nothing. I'll put your... What I meant to say was I'll put your Instagram handle there. Bang. There it is. There's your Instagram handle. Fuck. Anyway, I love the staff there. The staff at Cobb's too. Amazing, incredible people. It feels like family, and it's home. When you go to these clubs that you really came up in and you really honed it and they gave you an opportunity, it's just like going home. And that's how it was at Cobb's and the Punchline. I just had a super fun time. Also, shout out to Lucy at the Throckmorton Theater. We had a really great show. The only night I had off was Monday. So I did shows at Cobb's all weekend. Then I had Monday off. Then Tuesday, did the Throckmorton Theater. I didn't have a car, so I had to figure out public transportation to get out there. So Larry Bubbles Brown was like, there's a bus that goes out there. The Golden Gate Transit. So I took the Golden Gate Transit from San Francisco. I took BART from San Leandro to SF. Then I found a bus stop, Golden Gate Transit, and it takes you right to the Throckmorton Theater in Mill Valley. Mill Valley, I don't know if you know, real rich area. Tiburon, Mill Valley, it's all like Nancy Pelosi lives out there, and fucking her husband with the hammer and all that shit getting banged by a homeboy before the cops came. Anyway, that was a weird story. But that Golden Gate Transit is a really nice... It's not public transportation. It's rich people bus. It's a rich people bus, man. You get in, it's like a fucking tour bus. It's comfortable. It's chill. You go on the Golden Gate Bridge to get there. Like, you're just traveling in style, man. Nobody stinks. It's not a bus. I grew up on buses. AC Transit, all right? The 6-wheel caddy. It was not the same. But that was nice. That was nice to get out there. And Michael Meehan gave me a ride back to the city, and I got on BART, and that was cool too, chopping it up with him and Larry. Those are two OGs in comedy in the Bay Area, and I love hearing the stories. And if you guys know me, you know that I love comedy history and all the people that were out there grinding in those old days. They have a lot of great stories, and it was super fun to go out there and talk to them. So, little things like that in comedy are a beautiful blessing. This show at the Throckmorton was crazy. There was no power. The power went out 5 minutes before the show started. It was really windy, really rainy that day. And I want to give a big shout out to Carmen Morales, another hilarious comedian. She killed it, man, and she had all the elements. So the show starts. We have a ring light powered by a laptop. That was it. No mic, no nothing. Just a ring light up there shining on us, and we had to do our set like that. So Carmen goes up, and that's how she starts her set. Then, in the middle of her set, the power goes back on. Boom, great. Everything's great. And then, 5 minutes later, the power goes off again, but this time, it's the back of the room. That's like the back of the theater was lit up. So, no ring light, no nothing. Everything was dark, just the back. So, she looked like a fucking shadow puppet up there, and she murdered. She's a true professional. So shout out to you, Carmen Morales. I'll bang you too here. Bang! There you go. Everybody's getting banged on Storin's house today. Much love to Carmen. You guys should follow her. She is absolutely hilarious. And that was a fun show. Back in the day, one of the super ups that I had, it was at the New Parish in Oakland. Tuesday night open mic. Chris Riggins was the host. Best host in the Bay. Best comic in the Bay, if you ask me, man. I love Chris Riggins. He's at the Comedy Store now, a door guy there, and he's going to thrive. I know he's going to do well. But anyway, the show at the New Parish was amazing. There'd be like 100 people at every show on a Tuesday night in Oakland. You know why? Because Dave Chappelle would come in every once in a while and do a set or host the show for us. One time he brought Chris Tucker with him. It was amazing. It was just one of those shows that was like, people would show up just in case Chappelle would come in. And this particular night, Dave was hosting, and he brought me up, and, I always recorded my set, so, the audio at least, and, check out the audio of Dave Chappelle bringing me up on stage.
All right. Coming to the stage, another Oakland legend in the making, a Bay Area legend in the making. All the good things in comedy are in front of this person. Please give your most supportive round of applause for Mr. Chris Storin.
How beautiful is that, man? That's just a beautiful moment for comedy for me. This was years ago now, but still, it was really beautiful. And you know, I'm friends with his camp and his people, and I've got to open for Donnell Rawlings and Mo Amer and his guys. So I had a lot of fun. That was just that was incredible. So anytime they're in town, you know, they hit me up. Hey, you want to go to the after party? And I'm like, fuck yeah. Last time we went, I took Mandy with me, and she was like, this is nice. It was really super nice. So, you know, we have our good moments. We have our grinding moments when we got to grind. But at the end of the day, man, you got to love it. If you don't love it, then don't do it. You got to love what you do what you love. I had this job. I was working at this speakeasy, and it really took my soul from me, man. Just because it took comedy away from me. I wasn't going up as much. I wasn't doing as many shows, and dude, I had to walk away from it because of that. Like, you know, I need to figure out a different line of work. Maybe work during the day. I don't know what my future holds. I got 2 kids now. You know, I got to be an adult about it. So we'll see what happens. You may get some good news in comedy. That's the thing. You get these calls out of the blue, and like that Craig Robinson weekend was just out of the blue. You know, I already had my weekend with Dean Del Rey set, and then, hey, you want to do the week before with Craig Robinson? He didn't bring anybody, so I was like, yeah, hell yeah. And the way Cobb's green room is, there's like the normal green room when you walk in, and then there's this back area. And when I walked in, Craig was in the back area. I didn't want to bother him. I think he was on the phone, and I'm not just going to walk up back there and like, hey, what's up? I just leave it alone and, you know, let these guys be themselves, and then eventually I'll meet him, right? So, also, shout out to Wendy Lewis. She was the host of that show. Killed it. Wendy's a beautiful comic. I love her to death, and she's hilarious, too. Hi, Wendy. I'll bang you right here, just like I banged Shannon. Boom, there's your Instagram handle. You guys should follow her. She's super funny. But we're waiting in the green room and for the show to start, and then Craig never leaves that area. He's just chilling. So, you know, Wendy goes on, does her set. I go on and do my set. And then when I got off stage, Craig was sitting there, and he gave me this super, like, big old handshake afterwards, and Jim McCambridge, the photographer, caught that. He caught that moment. And that was another beautiful moment. It was like that's how I met Craig. And then he was quoting my jokes. He's a super sweet dude, man. It was fun. I had a good time. And now I'm home watching my kid, and we got this ultrasound coming, and shit, that's what's happening in Storin's house. Hope you guys had a nice time, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, motherfucker. We just got back from the ultrasound. Just a quick update. It didn't happen. We didn't get the 3D ultrasound. Baby had the umbilical cord all in front of her face. She had her feet up. She wasn't trying to be seen today, which is fine. Because, you know, you don't just barge in and take pictures of ladies. It's just not something you do. You wait till they're ready, all right? I know. I'm a feminist. Okay? Thank you, Liz Stone, for the gift. Fuck.